Hello, let's go through problem number 10. Let's see, we're going to read, we got a 90% confidence interval to estimate the mean useful life of brand A cutting tool when the cutting speed is 45 meters per minute. It says repeat for brand B. So we can do all this in stat crunch. So we're going to go here, open it up, click here, open it up in stat crunch. Then you're going to go stat, regression, simple linear. Your X is your minutes. Your Y is, we got to do both for brand A and brand B. So we'll do A first here. This is the confidence interval for the entire least squares regression, but this is not the confidence interval they're referring to. This is the predicted confidence interval for a predicted value of 45 minutes. So this is the one we're looking for. We're going to change this to 90%. Next, calculate. Okay, now we have brand A. I'm going to just move this to the side because we'll need it. And let's do the same thing for brand B. Regression, simple linear, minutes, B, next, here, 45 minutes, again, 90%. Okay, there's brand B. We'll put it over here. Organize our values. So I have brand B here, the data, and brand A here. Okay, it says we need the mean useful life of a brand cutting tool when the cutting speed is 45 meters per minute, and we want a 9% confidence interval. There's the X value, that's the predicted value, and here's the 90% confidence interval from 2.8 to, that's going to round to 4.0 if we go one decimal place. And so far, the homework math lab is not consistent. There's some problems with it. The answers are not coming out correct for some of them. And I went through this by hand, and I've done it through the software, and it's just not consistent. So I'm going to be sending in some to technical help to see if they can resolve this. But it should be from 2.8 to 4.0. So far so good. Alright, for B, should be from 4.1 to 4.8. 4.1 to 4.8. Okay. Here it says compare the widths of the two intervals and comment on the reasons for any difference. Well, here let's look at the intervals. It looks like the brand A, the interval is larger than brand B. Just looking at the intervals, the width of them, that's what they're referring to. So here we said brand A is wider than brand B. The estimated standard error of the mean of Y is different for the two intervals. Brand A is wider than brand B. The value of Y is different for the two intervals. The main difference is normally related to the standard error, so it looks like it's going to be A for our answer. Here we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to look at the predicted interval, and it looks like I'm going to run out of time for this session, so we'll have problem number 10 part 2.